Hello guys, it's Elegant Eye. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful day. As always, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. So, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope your year is a fresh start for new beginnings, new opportunities, financially, physically, all of those things. So today's video is going to be things we're leaving in 2021, how to level up in 2022, just everything elevation. So yeah, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell. Also, you know my socials will be on the screen, so make sure you follow me. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so you guys know I have my stuff written down. Got my flower notebook for this one. That's besides the point. Let's just get right into these points. Okay, so the first thing on my list is drop anyone or anything that doesn't serve you. Okay, drop anyone or anything that does not serve your greater purpose, that does not bring positivity to your life, that does not add something good to your life, that is draining, anything like that. And when I say anything, I'm talking about behaviors, habits, anything along the lines of that. Anyways, like I was saying before my friend decided to really interrupt me, basically just drop all the bad habits. It's time to grow up, okay? It's time to, you should want more for yourself. You should want to elevate. You should want bigger and better things. You should want to experience the highest quality that you can in life, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's move on. So the next thing on my list is surround yourself with people that align with your values, or like I mentioned in another video, like my social media is surrounded by empowering people that elevate me, inspirational people that are where I'm trying to get, and things like that. So make sure that your friends or the people you hang around are people that lift you up, or are people that are doing better than you, because you wouldn't want to be surrounded, or you shouldn't want to be surrounded by people that have nothing going for themselves. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys get the point. It's, you really can't go anywhere if everybody's doing the same thing. It's kind of a crab in a bucket scenario. Nobody's ever going to elevate if everybody's up under each other. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's the simplest way I can really put it. So let's move on. Okay, so the next thing on my list is be productive. No, this does not mean stick to routine, because I know how that is. Me, myself, I don't like routine. I don't like repeating the same thing over and over again. I just don't like it. You can be productive in shoveling snow. You know what I'm trying to say? Just implement productivity in everything that you do. Okay? You'll be more successful. I promise you. You guys should really listen to the things that I'm telling you. But yeah, just be productive. For an example, I may do the laundry, do the dishes, and do my homework. The next day, I can do my homework, do the dishes, then do the laundry. You know what I'm saying? Do productive things, but you don't have to do them in the same order. So yeah, let's just move on. So the next thing on my list is improve your mannerisms, etiquette, posture, hygiene, things like that. Because believe it or not, the way that you carry yourself is a reflection of the way that people treat you. And it is a reflection of yourself. Okay? If you guys hear something buzzing, there's literally a fly next to my phone. And it's agitating me. anyways, as I was saying, the aura that you put off is how people will treat you. Okay, believe it or not, it's literally scientifically proven. If you treat yourself like shit, if you present yourself like shit, if you carry yourself like shit, you're going to be treated like shit. Me, for example, one of the goals I've made to myself personally was to stop using vulgar language, because I feel like it just doesn't fit with me, or it's just not the type of person that I'm trying to attract. It's very unattractive, and there's really no point in doing it. And my vocabulary is very extended, so there's really no point. Like, there's a million other words I could be saying in place of cursing. So yeah, if you want to be treated good, present yourself good. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so the 5th thing on my list is stop procrastinating, okay? Stop procrastinating, okay? I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous video, but regardless to if you do that thing or not, the time is still flying by. The time is still going to go by. The time is not going to stop just because you put something to the side, okay? So just stop procrastinating. It's pointless. I mean, I know sometimes we may not feel like doing it. Majority of the time, I'm not going to say I'm consistent with everything. I'm not going to try to act perfect. But procrastinating is not the way to go. I think another thing people fail to like differentiate, I think I said that right, is patience and procrastination. You can't always be too quick to do something, but don't wait too long also. Like, there's this thing in the Bible where there's like, it was this man, I do not know the names, I'm not that familiar with the Bible, but so the man was on the boat, and there were boats coming for him to come save him because he was sinking or whatever. There was like a storm or something like that, and he was like, God has me, God has me, and they kept sending more boats or whatever to come help him. And then he was like, kept telling them that God has him. All along, that was God. The people coming in the boats was God helping him. Okay, so don't confuse procrastination. That's a perfect example for procrastination. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next thing on the list. Okay, so the next thing on my list is stop being pessimistic. Okay, do not be pessimistic. I know that we're human, and I know that sometimes we can have a negative way of thinking, but at least strive to not be so pessimistic, because, like I mention all the time, manifestation and karma is real. Everything we do, we're manifesting. Like, when I was 7, I was manifesting this very moment right now. When I was a baby, when I first came out of the womb, I was manifesting this very moment. So be careful of that. Don't speak wisely, okay? If you're constantly putting negativity out into the universe and the atmosphere, that's exactly what you're going to get. I don't care what situation you're in. Be positive about it, okay? There's always a positive side to something. There's always somebody that's doing worse than you or is in a worse situation than you. So it's important to be grateful and to be positive. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so number 7 is become more emotionally intelligent. Now, this is a personal goal I set for myself, but I feel like emotional intelligence can help a lot of people. It just helps with everything. When you're emotionally intelligent, certain things that affect you won't affect you. Certain things that aren't as important won't affect you. This is kind of a bad example, but you guys, it's the best example I have right now. So, for example, when my mom passed, I'm sitting by my vanity and I punched my mirror and it broke. Now I'm mad that the mirror is broken. Okay, so then I was doing things with emotion, and I know like that's a bad example because obviously if your mom dies, who cares? But that's just an example. If I wasn't thinking emotionally, then the mirror wouldn't have been broken, and I wouldn't be sitting here mad because there's no mirror on my vanity right now. So yeah, emotional intelligence is just, a great thing. So let's move on. Number 8 is set high standards, boundaries, and be more assertive. Now, assertion was personally a self goal that I made, but I feel like it ties into boundaries and standards. So yeah, baby, like I always say, if you do not tell people what you want, what you will and will not accept, people will walk over you, intentionally or not. You will get walked over. It's just best to have boundaries in everything that you do. It's best to have boundaries with friendships, because believe me, there's boundaries work-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, family-wise. There's boundaries to everything, okay? And standards, don't accept anything less than you deserve. Okay, it's 2022. You need to throw that out the window, okay? So yeah, so let's go. Okay, so you should fully value yourself. At this point, if you do not value yourself, I need to sock you in your face, because you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are everything you need to be. You are literally a temple. Like, you bring so much to this world. Like, do I need to tell you how great you are? But yeah, you need to value yourself. You just need to. Don't go on sale for anyone. Okay? Your worth is not and never will be negotiable. So yeah, simply that's all I have to say about that. So let's move on. Number 9 is try new things. Try new hobbies. Do something new every day. Experience life. Okay, and I feel like this is a good thing to do, especially because of the system. Everything is programming us to do this a specific way from school. Oh, you have to go to college. All of these different things like that. It's, we're kind of programmed to do the same thing. This is why, like I mentioned earlier, I don't like routine, because I feel like it's programming and like repetitionists and things like that. So yeah, try new things. You might actually find something that you like. Like, you'd be surprised about how many things there are out here. For example, drawing. I can't draw for shit. But, it's fun. I like to do it. I'm very creative and versatile, so I just like to try new things. So yeah, let's move on. So the next thing on my list is let go of fear of judgment. This ties in with valuing yourself. Do what you want to do. If you have art, if you have work, if you have anything, put it out here. Don't worry about what other people have to say, because at the end of the day, these people are not going to pay your bills, one. But on a deeper level, they're just not you, and they will never be you. And you shouldn't be worried about anyone's opinion. And at the end of the day, it's pointless. It really is. Like, if you really think about it, what is the purpose of it? What greater good is it doing to you? So yeah, let's move on. So number 12 is make a vision board, okay? It may sound childish, but make a vision board. I haven't gotten to mine yet, but I think you really should. It's another form of manifestation, in my opinion, because once you put things down on paper, I feel like that's another way of manifesting. Of course you can manifest in your head. Of course you can manifest, by talking and things like that. But I feel like once it's down on paper, for one, it's in front of you, so you have a clear path, or like, you know exactly what you want. So yeah, make a vision board. So let's move on. Okay, as always, number 13 is always be working towards something. I've mentioned this many times before. You should always be working towards something. You should always have goals, whatever it is. Don't ever be satisfied, and don't ever be settled at where you are. I don't care if you're the richest person on earth. Okay, money isn't the problem anymore, so you should be working towards happiness. Or my point is, just never settle. Always want to elevate and level up and work towards what you're trying to do. So yeah, let's move on. Number 14 should have been like number 1 on the list is stay consistent, okay? Stick to your plan, okay? When I tell you, I struggle with consistency every day. But at the end of the day, I know that it's what's best for me. Because procrastination, like I said, it just doesn't get you anywhere. Stick to your plan. This is another reason why I say that manifestation is important. Because once you have your ideas written down and you're constantly looking at them over and over again, you're not going to forget about it. If it's something that you really want, you're going to strive for it every day, every second that you can. So yeah, let's move on. Number 15, stay spiritually aligned. Whether you're religious, spiritual, whatever, stay in cahoots with that, because I feel like a lot of times life gets in the way, but sometimes that one call to the universe or that one call to God can just change everything. Okay, so don't complain so much about your situation, or don't complain so much about how things are not popping how they should right now. Instead, pray, talk to the universe, manifest, speak things into existence. So yeah, stay in tune with your spiritual self. So let's move on. Okay, so number 16 is tap into your femininity. Okay, femininity and masculinity has nothing to do with gender. Okay, we all have feminine and and masculine energies. Okay, male and female. So feminine energy is just so everything. It's everything, literally. But I feel like sometimes we fail to realize that there's a balance between light femininity as well and dark femininity. I feel like the image is put out to where, oh, femininity is all love, hugs, kisses, enlightenment, all of this beautiful thing. But in reality, feminine energy, or the dark side of feminine energy, is respect me or die. Respect me or die. Literally. So I just feel like you guys should tap into your femininity, both sides. And another thing I've made to myself, another goal I've made to myself for this year, is to stop being so in my masculine femininity. My masculine, because yes, I know like certain situations require us to be masculine, but you shouldn't always be in your masculine energy. Like right now, teaching is a masculine energy. Doing is a masculine energy. Okay, whereas to feminine energy is receiving, receptive, intuitive, things like that. That's a whole nother video. I'll make a video on femininity. But yeah, tap into your femininity, okay? So let's move on. Okay, so the next thing on my list is always be hungry for knowledge. I feel like sometimes people think they know everything, and you just should never, okay? Because the smartest or wisest person on earth knows that they know nothing, okay? Let that sink in. A wise man knows that he knows nothing, okay? So always seek for knowledge. Always want to know more. Never think you know everything, because me personally, I can learn something from a rock. And literally, okay, I'm not being sarcastic, okay? I feel like parents sometimes think that they can't learn something from their children, or, anything like that. Just never think you know everything, basically. And always want to know everything. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so the next thing on my list is stop following trends, okay? Let these trends go, okay? Because bottom line is social media highlights the best parts of something, okay? These people are not going to tell you when they're down bad, when they're struggling to pay their rent. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're not going to present that on social media. And, these rappers and stuff like that, I feel like you guys follow them but they're literally paid not to tell you the struggle. You know what I'm trying to say? So don't be so caught up, and I promise you it's not real. I promise you, if you sat one-on-one with Nicki Minaj, or if you said any famous person, that they would tell you that, yeah, I didn't have this for this amount of time, or had to go through this for so long, and you know, and these words are literally coming from my father. But yeah, bottom line is, stop following social media so much, okay? Because that's not real. It's just not. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the next thing on my list is throw away perfectionism. Okay, and this is another goal that I've made to myself this year, because I strive to be perfect way too often, way too much, and it's just simply, I won't say not possible, but it's just not, it shouldn't be a focus. Okay, just do your best. Do your best. Bottom line, okay? The best for you is the best that you should be doing. Okay? So yeah, that's really the simplest way I can put it. You are not perfect. Situations are not perfect. People are not perfect. You know? So you'll be fine. You will be okay. So yeah, let's move on. Okay guys, so this is the final thing on my list. And it is stop playing small. Okay? And what I mean by this is stop dumbing yourself down. Okay? To fit into certain situations, or to, you know, appear less humble, because this is another goal that I've made to myself. I play dumb a lot. I'm very smart for my age. I'm not in cahoots with, I'm not on the same mental level as most of the people my age, even adults. I just think differently, and a lot of times, you know, I just dumb myself down, not trying to make trying to make myself small, but as a way to fit in. But not just that, it's to appear not so cocky, because sometimes I do like share knowledge, and I had someone tell me, like, I hate when you do that. Like, I hate the fact that you're always talking about, you know, what you know and that. And I started to believe, well, yeah, maybe I do sound cocky. Maybe I do need to humble myself. And no, baby, don't do that. What you need to do is find you a new friend group that are on the mental level that you have. Okay, this is why earlier I was saying your friend group should be doing better than you, striving better than you, if not doing better than you. Okay? But my main point is, don't play small for anybody. Don't dim your light for anyone, any situation, anything. Do you. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, and nobody's going to live it but you. So yeah, that concludes this list. Like I said, Happy New Year. I hope you guys are striving for bigger and better things. Okay? Yeah. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell. Also, like always, my socials will be on the screen, so make sure you follow me. Okay, peace, loves.